Hi, this is Orion Pack 09, and let's play Ghostbusters the Video Game. Last time, we checked out all of the cursed artifacts that we collected during the game. And after going through all the phone messages, going through Tobin's Spirit Guide, we have cleared out pretty much everything this game has to offer. So now we are going to finally put Ghostbusters the Video Game to bed. And we're going to start by correcting a very serious oversight on my part. During my initial playthrough, I forgot to grab one of the cursed artifacts. Shame on me! Oh! So now I am going to correct that grievous oversight by showing you exactly where that cursed artifact is. And we start right after we grab that first cursed artifact. Now, right after we grab the whistling bust cursed artifact, we meander through the graveyard for a while until we reach the area where we enter that mausoleum to proceed to the gateway so we can let the rest of the Ghostbusters get in. Alright, now, here. Well, I'll just show... Now, the same rules apply. Once we get in close enough to the area where we find the cursed artifact, we hear a church bell ringing. Okay? But instead of going right to that one mausoleum, we have to hunt around just a little bit, okay, until our PK meter flashes blue. Not red, blue, and just a little closer, and ta-da! Cursed artifact found. Oh, a nice little Ghostbusters mug and balloon for the kiddies, just like in the movie. Ain't that sweet? That takes care of that little number. Next up on the list of things I want to cover here is a nice little Easter egg that can be found in our first trip to the Sedgewick. It's really easy to overlook, especially if you don't know what's coming up. But when you find it, it can be quite rewarding. It starts out with you just trying to track down Slimer, just doing your thing, and then
world we live in today, you shoot a proton stream, a highly charged particle.
Now, later on, as we've seen in this game, we find out that the Spider Witch ghost made her nest in room 1221. Okay, now you don't know about that when you're at the first. You don't know about that during the first trip to Sedgewick when you're hunting down Slimer, but. For those of us who do know about that and go back to play that section, there is a little clue that warns us that there's something not quite right with this room. Okay, now we got the PKE meter up. We're following to where Slimer is. We're passing by the various rooms, and oh ho ho! What have we here? An ectoplasmic spider mark right on the door, letting us know that there is something really not right here. Of course, the rookie being a rookie, he probably doesn't realize what's going on, but we know there's something not right about this place. Who do we ever? Okay, now let's move on to one of the prominent Easter eggs to the movies that just happens to be in the Ghostbusters firehouse. Okay, that would be the painting of one Vigo the Carpathian. Now, I know, Ghostbusters 2 gets a lot of hate, and I know it's a movie not without its fair share of flaws. Okay, maybe more than just its fair share, but still, work with me, people. Okay, I still had fun watching it, okay? And during the game, you have the option of talking to the painting of Vigo and hearing some rather amusing one-liners from, the undead head. Okay, so let's give a listen and see what he has to say, shall we?
What I sense coming is far more horrible than I. Are you prepared?
Ghostbusters.
Probably not, no.
No.
I see
Not at
the
the present
evil
time.
of the times to come.
Goodbye.
You will choose a king far more evil than myself to rule you. Twice.
Yeah, and they're both named Bush. Whoa!
Be gone, peasant.
Alright. I'll check in on you later, see if you got anything else to say, shall we? Well, let's zip on ahead and see if Vigo has some more words of wisdom for us later on. Okay, this takes place right after our big battle with Stay Puft the Marshmallow Man. So, okay, Vigo, got anything to say to our viewing audience,
Spirits call. The day of reckoning has begun.
Ooh, that is just so fascinating, Vigi.
I should have painted myself a bathroom in this thing.
Thursday?
Yeah, that's the sort of thing that kind of bites you in the butt, isn't it?
I'm afraid that's the soonest.
Congratulate yourself now, mortal, while you still have
I've
time.
got you down for then.
Okay, good job, old bean.
It won't be
Vacation
necessary
comes.
to call before they
You'll
arrive.
wish you'd been born inside out.
Not happening anytime soon, Vigi. Sorry.
Judgment approaches. Screams of the damned call for you.
Yeah, well,
I
they...
am Prince Vigo von Homburg-Deutschendorf.
Joy. Hooray for you.
You call that an accomplishment?
You bet your sweet Bippy I do.
Was will be. What is will be no more.
Hey, quote from the movie, everyone. Come on, what else you got to say?
The living.
Yeah, figured that one out.
Have you ever savored
Not
the
advise
exquisite
that you attempt
anguish
to
of
perform a
tortured
Freudian
soul?
type 5 exorcism on yourself.
Can't say I have, no.
Oh, the battle intensifies.
But listen,
Yeah,
listen.
yep, sure does.
I
yourself
am
to the
Prince
chair. It's
Vigo
very
von
easy to do that. Even if you
Homburg-Deutschendorf.
could catch it.
I already heard that one. Okay, I guess we should just move on to the next round of Vigo, shall we? Okay, this batch of Vigo comes to us straight after we bust up the New York Library. So, Vigo, got anything to share with our audience,
The dead shall walk, and the mighty shall fall.
Been already happening, Vigi.
The stench of fear permeates this place.
Are you sure that's not just Vinkman? I mean,
May an army of demons devour you.
yeah, I'd give them an addition.
Rivers of blood
Hello,
flow
Ghostbusters.
I don't know about blood, but I know we have slime down there, and lots of it. Whoa, yucko.
Compete
It
for my
didn't just
amusement.
stop working.
That's
It
not.
just need tone.
Time
It
is
literally
but a window,
exploded.
and that
After you screamed obscenities at me.
We've already shut the window on you, pal.
I
No,
loathe.
I don't think the nature of
You already
violence
mentioned that
is
one,
cool.
so...
Whether or not you want it.
Yeah, I think he's pretty much run out of things to say for this round, so let's skip on ahead and see what else we can get from old Vigi, shall we? Alright, this next batch of Vigo comes to us from after the museum fiasco where everything gets blown up and Peck pulls our license. So, Vigo, got anything new for our viewing audience, huh? Come on, don't be shy.
Shoes are untied.
Oh, that one's about as old as the 4011 Hills. Though considering it's you, that means
Souls of men, feed my rebirth.
not my soul. It's off limits.
Hello, Ghostbusters.
Compete for my amusement.
You already said that one.
On a river of blood I will rise.
Not about to happen,
In the
Vicky.
grand scheme, you all must realize these diversions mean nothing.
I think they mean a great deal, right?
I am Vigo the Destroyer.
Know that one. Yeah, I know.
When the day comes, you will be the first.
You'll know where to find me then.
The screams of the damned call for you.
Oh, no, they
Not
don't.
even these shackles can hold the demon beast of Romania forever.
Hello,
I think they can, actually. I think that's pretty much all Vigo we can get, everything Vigo has to say right now. So, let's skip on ahead, shall we? Alright, this is the last batch of Vigo, and it comes to us from right after we get back from Shandor Island. So, Viggy, you bad monkey, you. Got any final words of wisdom for our viewers to enjoy and savor?
On a river of blood I will rise.
Pretty sure you already said that one.
Rivers of blood flow beneath us.
You already got that one too.
Approaches.
Another repeat.
Look deep inside yourself and ask if this was a true victory.
It was a major victory.
How about a little sacrifice? Not a baby, but maybe a dog
Dr. Venkman.
or a cat.
Catastrophic.
Not happening. No.
Nobody ever listens to me.
I am listening. Seriously. I'm listening right now.
From the dust of the dead, rise the unholy.
Sounds like a really old book title.
My sword will taste
Yeah, it
your
was in
flesh.
there.
You'll have to get out of there first. Not happening, pal.
Over here,
I can take
What?
half
What?
on Monday.
you sniveling, pitiful half-man.
All right.
Do you? How much of your time?
Upon the splintered bones of men, I feed.
Not the best diet for a healthy, long, healthy life,
My
pal.
dreams are blood-soaked, dark things, filled with furious vengeance.
Sounds fascinating.
Rivers of blood flow beneath us.
Oh boy. All these centuries in that painting, you run out of one-liners that fast? I guess that's it for Vigo the Carpathian. Now let's see about... Okay, but there is another prominent figure in this office that we should really listen to before we put Ghostbusters Video Game to bed. And that would be the ever faithful secretary, Janine Melnitz. So let's go and listen to... Let's give a listen to the sort of crud she puts up with on a daily basis, shall we? Now, let's start by finding out what kind of crud Janine was having to deal with when Slimer escaped during that PKE shockwave that started the whole thing going, shall we? That sounds like fun. At least I think it sounds like fun. How about you folks,
Ghostbusters, what do you want? Just one moment. I'm looking up your file.
Let's move.
No. Not at the present time.
Well, that didn't seem like much, but anyone willing to bet that Janine's day gets a lot more interesting as it goes on? Let's find out for sure. So, before we head out to bust Slimer again, anything going on, Janine, that, anything we should hear about, whatever?
Ghostbusters, what do you want? Let me write this down. Really? I can schedule an appointment. What's the address? Fine. Goodbye.
Well, so far, aside from the crazy ghouls and goopers, doesn't sound too hard, but, anyone willing to bet that it gets a little bit harder to keep up with the crazy as the day goes on? Hey Janine, guess what? We just blew up Stay Puft again, and we just got through getting chewed out by Walter Peck. Anything interesting happening while we were doing all that?
Ghostbusters, what do you want? We can schedule a visit, next Thursday? Sometime between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m.? I'm afraid that's the soonest opening we have. All right, I've got you down for then. Oh, it won't be necessary to call before they arrive. Believe me, you'll know it. That'll be fine. Goodbye.
Wow, sounds like Janine knows her employers very, very well. But, how much worse is it gonna get for her, I mean, how much can she keep up with while the Ghostbusters are out saving and destroying the city all at the same time? Let's find out, huh? Oh, Janine, we're about to head out to the library and completely destroy everything before we wind up trapped in an extra-dimensional nightmare realm. Any messages that we should hear before we go do all that, huh?
It could happen.
Hello, Ghostbusters. No, we do not advise that you attempt to perform a Peruvian Type 5 exorcism on yourself. But listen. Once you've tied yourself to the chair, it's very difficult to do that to the cat, even if you could catch it.
Do I even want to know what this Yutz was planning to do to the cat after he caught it? The people that call us every day. Janine, you are indeed a trooper. What other craziness do you constantly have to feel for the Ghostbusters, huh? Well, let's give a listen to it, huh? Hey Janine, guess what? We just escaped from a horrifying dimension of black slime and evil book monsters. And we brought back a book of, all about Gozer. Anything interesting happening while we were doing all that, huh?
Hello, Ghostbusters. Yes. I don't think so. No, it didn't just stop working, and it doesn't just need toner. It literally exploded after it screamed obscenities at me. No, I don't think the nature of our business has anything at all to do with whether or not you honor your product's warranty. So what you're telling me is that none of your other copiers that you've sold throughout the entire world have screamed and exploded before breaking down? Sir, I have to tell you, I find that very hard to believe. They are willing to believe you, but I wasn't born yesterday. No. Goodbye.
Well, maybe this is just me, Janine, but if my copier started screaming obscenities at me and before it exploded, I'm pretty sure that it would not be my fault. But I do respect you for trying to keep the cranks at bay. Oh, Janine, we have to head out to the museum in order to save the world some more. Got anything new to report?
Egon, our new boss, called again?
Please don't call him that. Just Peck. That's bad enough.
Peck called again? He's not happy. He says that if you guys fire just one more unauthorized proton stream, he'll shut us down for good.
Oh, swell. Thank you, Janine, for putting up with Peck so we don't have to. I can't tell you how much we all appreciate that. Really, I can't. I'd give you a raise if I wasn't just a rookie. Really, I would.
No. Okay. So, cancel next Thursday, then. But I ordered 7 cases of holy water, and you sent an additional 7 cases of what is this stuff? Dragon blood? Please. This is one of those bait-and-switch jobs, isn't it? Listen, seriously, this is not the company you want to toy with, sir. Ghosts can be introduced into an environment just as easily as they can be extracted. And we just got in a couple of, let's see here, large Taiwanese terror demons. And... what? Keep the dragon blood free of charge. It's a gift. That's very nice of you. We'll do that. All right. Thank you so much for calling.
Oh, Janine, you certainly know how to play hardball. You go, girl. Oh, boy.
You're real heroes.
Kind of routine. As usual, I led the charge.
We're fired heroes. Peck's gonna pull our license.
Get real, Ray. It's the holidays. Nobody in this town's going to be around to pull our license till Monday. We got the whole weekend to stop this calamity and probably half a dozen others, save the city. We got a 4-day weekend. We have time left for ourselves.
Dr. Vinkman, if they start evacuating Manhattan, I won't be coming in on Monday. Catastrophic exodus of the city does not count as a floating holiday. I know. I looked it up.
Considering that one of your bosses is Peter Venkman, I don't doubt that you had to look it up. So, Janine, aside from us being fired and the end of the world about to drop in on our heads, anything interesting happening?
Hello, Ghostbusters. Oh, you don't know the half of it. They have been racing in and out of here since that shockwave hit. Not what I know. I'm just here trying to keep the lights on. Sure, I could ask what's going on, but then they might actually tell me. What? Yeah, I'd say it's pretty big. That schnook from the city isn't helping ease the tension either. Anyway, going away for Thanksgiving might be on hold until things settle down. Yeah, I know. But we have to roll the Ghostbusters way. Don't ask. All right. Goodbye.
Aww. Janine, I hope that you don't have to put off Thanksgiving and getting away from these lunatics for, at least for a nice holiday dinner and all that stuff. I really hope it doesn't come to that. Really. Well, Janine, we're about to head out to the Sedgewick Hotel, destroy it even more, and hope we don't get arrested by Peck. Is there anything we should know before we get arrested?
Hello, Ghostbusters. Oh, yes, they're very busy right now. No. For the foreseeable future, they are not available for weddings, bar mitzvahs, debutante balls, proms, supermarket openings, halftime shows, company retreats, car washes, book signings, talk show appearances, or productivity seminars. And they definitely don't do birthday parties. Not at the present time. No. Goodbye.
Say, Janine, maybe the people you're talking to should try calling Deadpool. I hear he's available for Black Ops missions, assassinations, and birthday parties. Wow! Well, Janine, this is it. We're heading out to save the world again. But, are you sure you're alright? I know you've had a rough time. Can you really handle things at the office while we're out doing all of that, huh?
Oh, hi. Really? I told him that if they start evacuating Manhattan that I don't plan on coming in on Monday, and he says I've already used all my floating holidays this year, right? I tell him, Dr. Vinkman, catastrophic exodus of the city doesn't count as a floating holiday. No, it doesn't. I looked it up. So he hands me the employee handbook and tells me to look again, and that what is and isn't covered is very clearly defined. What? Yeah, it was in there. In his handwriting. In pencil. He wrote it in when he asked me to get his coffee. Anyway, I can take a half day on Monday if they evacuate the city. All right. Goodbye.
Yep, she can handle it. If she can handle that jerk Venkman, she can handle anything.
Well, if they go ahead with this franchise thing, I can tell you one thing. I am not schlepping out to Brooklyn or Philadelphia or God knows where every time someone needs a fresh pot of coffee. Right. Right. Thank you. Goodbye.
Well, that does it for Ghostbusters the Video Game. We've done everything, we've talked to everyone, and we've busted every gooper, ghost, or ghoulie. I hope that you enjoyed, that you like, favorite, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really helped me out, and I'd love to have you. And I hope that you will keep an eye out for my channel for my next video game playthrough. I've already got some goodies in the works. So until then, take care.